Barnegat Bay is the largest body of water in the state of New Jersey. It's considered a lagoonal estuary. It's only 6 feet deep on average, so that very specific depth allows small fish and birds to grow up there or are born there and are able to use the space as a nursery. Every one of us has an opportunity to play in this space, to protect this space, to love this space, and everyone has a role and everyone's strengths can play into that.
This ecosystem is fragile, it is delicate. Just like in a forest, these plants provide oxygen, they provide habitat, they provide food for a number of the species that are found.
A lot of wildlife, a lot of ecosystems, a very diverse body of water. The health and ecosystem of Barnegat Bay, the threats to that would be the heavy traffic that it sees seasonally in the summer.
Lots and lots of boaters use this area. It's very heavily traveled. People fish crab commercially and recreationally.
The hardest part of protecting this ecosystem is the general lack of knowledge from the general public.
Hello, I'm Mike Mastronardi, Ocean County Sheriff, also lifelong resident of Ocean County. I've had the privilege over my lifetime to fish, crab, swim, and enjoy the waters of Barnegat Bay. It is important that we keep this estuary clean for future generations. Therefore, we ask you to partner with us and to make sure that we protect, enjoy Barnegat Bay for generations to come. That's why the Ocean County Sheriff's Office has partnered with Save Barnegat Bay, the DEP, to make sure that our residents and neighbors and visitors enjoy the bay, but also work with us and partner to protect it, particularly with the use of personal watercraft and jet skis that they abide by all the regulations. We're here to work with them, educate them, so that future generations can enjoy the beautiful waters you see behind me.
A personal watercraft is a vessel that's driven by a jet drive engine. It's an inboard type motor, and they're also known as jet skis, sea-doos, and wave runners. Often people think that a no-wake zone requires you to travel under a certain speed limit, but it really means that you must travel at the slowest speed possible while maintaining control of your vessel with minimal wake. A wake is a wave that is created from the vessel traveling through the water. People need to follow the no-wake zones when they're 100 feet from the shoreline and 200 feet from any marine structures. The reason being is that in those restricted areas, the depth is very shallow. And when the jet drive is operating, it's sucking up all the natural habitat and the species, including the grass, from the bay's floor, right? And that's damaging it for all the species that live within the bottom of the bay.
New Jersey law requires jet ski riders to maintain a no-wake speed within 100 feet of a natural shoreline. The problem with the 100-foot rule is that most people just don't know what 100 feet looks like. We know that people don't intend to do the wrong thing or break the law on purpose. It's just that they don't know. When in doubt, if you think that you're too close, you probably are.
With a large population that uses the body of water, it's hard for us and any law enforcement agency to be out there with a large number of people. You're limited in what you can do because it does get so busy. We're out there as much as we can and taking care of it the best we can.
I've been boating here my entire life. I believe that education is the key to help keep this area of the conservation zone protected.
Our salt marshes are these islands or shorelines with grass that grow there. And the grass just looks like green grass, but within that grass, there's so much living in there. There's crabs and mussels and all kinds of invertebrates and all these things that need to live there. But more importantly, these grassy areas protect us from storm damage. They allow us to hunt and fish in Barnegat Bay. They filter water so that we can have clean water in and around these spaces.
on a couple different levels. Improper use of wave runners and jet skis can have a pretty negative effect or compounding effect to the local environment around here. The wave energy that they kind of kick up has this micro effect on the edges of the marsh that can increase the rate of erosion that's happening along the water edge.
When we are moving in these vehicles on the water or into these spaces, it's really important that we understand that it's the volume of people in this space that's really causing the damage, because over and over again, waves hitting those shorelines, the marsh is not able to keep up with the amount of waves that are hitting it and causing the soil to literally fall off the edge of the marsh and into the water, and it's not able to rebuild itself.
Wetlands and coastal salt marshes, they also provide a lot of buffering for flooding and wave activity. In a number of different communities, they've actually been assigned very high dollar amounts in their value in protecting coastal habitat behind which you have homes, permanent resident homes and rental homes. These places, they have an importance in protecting those. They're kind of like the first line of defense when it comes to protecting the shoreline from increased wave energy. Doing whatever we can to help maintain their integrity really matters, and every little bit goes a long way.
Thank you for listening to ways to help save Barnegat Bay and keep it clean for future generations. Remember the personal watercraft, 100, 200-foot rules. And also, remember, most of all, let's protect it, let's love it.